Hi Pagoda, I wanted to send this quick video update. It's a lot to put into an email. So we are approaching the deadline for the waiver period for public service loan forgiveness. And I know I've met with a bunch of you, I've gotten a lot of emails. Just wanted to give you one last push to do one thing before October 31st, which is the waiver deadline. Now the program is not expiring on October 31st by any means. So if you were a newer teacher, this is less urgent of an issue. This is for the teachers that have been here, 5+ years, that maybe have never looked into this public service loan forgiveness before. In a nutshell, basically what happened is the program was very, very rigid prior, and you had to be on a certain type of payment plan and all these very specific things. Once you got to 120 payments, which was essentially 10 years of payments, you would get full forgiveness. But there were so many different nuances that nobody was getting forgiveness. Oh, if you paid one day late, that month didn't count. So they created this waiver period to basically apologize for how rigid the program was. And they are retroactively giving you credit for all of the months you paid, even if you never applied for public service loan forgiveness before. So it's possible this waiver may be extended. It's possible the program may be modified long-term. But right now, the priority is filling out one form before October 31st, which is the PSLF help tool on studentaid.gov. So anybody who thinks they may be interested in ultimately getting this. Now, this is not the $10,000 Biden loan forgiveness. This is not the $20,000 loan forgiveness. It has nothing to do with that. This is full forgiveness of federal student loans for public service employees, and teachers are under that umbrella. So essentially, I'll take my case. I never thought I would qualify for public service loan forgiveness because I could not be on the payment plan that was required because the bill was too high per month. So I went on an income-based repayment plan, and I never thought about it. So now that they're saying any payment plan qualifies, I submitted my form, and they're saying, okay, we are gonna retroactively count 86 months of your payments. So now I only have to get to 120, and when I do get to 120, my balance will be zeroed out. So yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to help you guys with. Some of you, this could be a $200,000 thing. Some of you, this could be a $5,000 thing. So what they're saying is anyone who fills out the PSLF help tool before October 31st will be grandfathered into the waiver, and then we can figure out the logistics. So anybody who wants to kind of sneak in there, studentaid.gov, log in and fill out the PSLF help tool at the very minimum. That tool will generate a form for your employer to sign. And again, it's not even getting the form signed and in before 1031, it's getting the help tool done so they have a record that you're looking into the program. And then, this may give you a bunch of months in your pocket towards the 120. And some people, if you've been teaching a really long time, this program went into effect in 2007, if you've been teaching a really long time, some people are actually getting the full 120, if you've been making payments. And the other thing is, if you've been in a forbearance and you didn't pay for 6 months, they're counting those months towards the 120, which they never did before. So the bottom line is, get this in, send it out. It can't hurt. And then they'll come back and say, hey, we have you 36 payments in. And then, you work to 120 and it gets down to 0. So that's basically what I wanted to tell you guys today. There are certain steps that I've gone over. Eventually you do need to consolidate your loans. They all need to be direct loans. That's a 5-minute process. I've done it with some teachers. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Get on studentaid.gov, see if you have direct loans. If you don't, consolidate into direct loans. It's a 5-minute process. You could choose Moella as your servicer, MOHELA. They're the company working with public service loan forgiveness. And above all, if nothing else, get that help tool done before October 31st. And then we will see what happens after that. I'll give you updates as the program requirements change. I'm at the high school. You can write me an email if you have any questions. I know it's been hard to connect with all of you. There's a lot of us here. But hopefully if you get that tool done, at least we get you in before the waiver. Okay, hopefully this was helpful, and email me at jgrom@pagoda.boe if you have any questions before then. All right, bye.